I just want to sell into resistance. I want to buy at support. I want to sell into resistance. And I'm aggressive buyer and I'm aggressive seller. Green Mountain Coffee was a big, great short squeeze from 53.63. Was the greatest short last year. A lot of controversy in the earnings report. People don't believe it. Even the way they reported it is not to standard. So Green Mountain Coffee on the dips at support. Buy it and sell the rip. On the top end, it will go up. It will have its pullbacks. The pullbacks, it's not like it's going to go up and then pull back $10. No one ever said that because we're not. It will have a range, and that means that the bears are going to have to come out of this name. On the CMG trade, that's going to go up and make a high. Last night it was around 355, 370, and you got hardly any volume. It's a very manipulative stock. But there's the close. We're going to watch to see how that runs up, because once it makes its high and the market doesn't even open for 8 minutes, you will have a $10 reversal. We'll be watching it. It's overbought. Their earnings that they missed too, but then they say, oh, well, we're expanding comparable restaurant sales. What does that mean? I mean, but it's going to trade this way. Okay? The thing about the Qualcomm trade is it closed at 59.56, and I know how they trade it. I'm going to start buying the shares up on a drop-down bid. And I'm aggressive here because I got a good earnings behind me. It's a lower beta stock. It's not your high-flying stock like Google is, but it's very achievable. And I'm going to be taking a look at that drop-down support, and it has a defined range to it in our platform, but I'm going to try to steal the bid here at $60.65 on a drop down. And if I'm real good going into this opening bell, we have guys that do buy in here, but then right when it goes up on that open, before it may pull back or not, that's the lower bid there, about $60.60. The upside to it is probably right around $63.75. So there is a nice little trade in here. It's smooth. I will have to help you get the entry because I have to prove the higher volume amount. And it's the higher volume amount that makes the money. And it's fairly easy money. Okay? There's the Green Mountain Coffee trade. There's the Qualcomm trade. We're going to be watching what the markets do. We're in the second day of a new calendar month, 2012, and we're going to open up in a few minutes. Another thing that we're going to be watching clearly is outside of the Green Mountains, some of the retailers we'll talk about after the opening bell. They'd already guided down a month ago. Now they're coming out not doing so well. You know what? The bull run is a bull run, but the fundamental data coming out, well, it stinks. So you take the bull for what the bull is, and you continue to trade that bull up to the resistance levels and get net short into the bull. Pullbacks to supports need to be bought and sold back into resistance because stocks continue. However, let me caution you, yeah, stocks continue to bounce off support. Really nice. But let me say that each calendar week, Fridays have been distribution days. People have been taking a little bit of profit. That's where the put to call ratio is so imbalanced. They choose one day a week. So they got 4 bull days, and then they got 1 put day. So the calls work 4 days, and then the puts work 1 day. That's been the pattern in January 2012, and we'll see if that same pattern holds to starting today and tomorrow. That's the pre-market update. These are the trades. We'll be watching the Apple trade and the leaders, and we'll be watching the peak levels at resistances where stocks in the bull rally finally hit that final resting area, and that's that final wall of resistance where they start to turn over from the current overbought levels. Pre-market update. Get ready to rumble, MMT.